I'm working on the MEdelman Jewelry Press today, and I'm going to show you how to turn this 3/16 inch piece of brass into a spoon. So I'm starting out with the wide fullerene die, and what I'm doing is I'm pushing metal out so that I can open up where the spoon's going to be, and I'm also making the handle a little bit longer. As you can see, it was a little curved, so I did go back and straighten on the anvil after annealing it. And now I'm going back with a more narrow fuller to more control, pushing that spoon out. 3/16 inch is not a lot of metal, so we have to really push every square inch of that we can to get the spoon to be as wide as possible out of it. In between times of using the fullerene die, I've been switching up and back to the flat hammer die, and that's to kind of level everything out before I go back in and start pinching it again and start really widening it. As you can see, this spoon is now getting wider and wider and wider. At this point, I'm just using the flat hammering die to smooth out some of the ridges from using the fullerene tool. Now it's time to start working on the handle section of this. We're going to start with the flat hammering die, and then we are going to switch to some of the fullerene dies and then get into a little bit more detail on the handle. At this point, I'm just stamping in a couple design elements to make it look a little bit cooler. Now I'm going to use the urethane tool and some steel wire that I made a negative to push the spoon into to give me an actual spoon shape. And that is what we get. Now I'm gonna go and clean it up a little bit, gonna grind down some stuff and wire wheel it. There you have it. That is after it has been wire wheeled. And yeah, I think that is pretty cool from a 3/16 inch by about 4 inch piece of round brass. If you're interested in the press, it is available at MEdelmanArt.com. For those of you that have one of these presses, I would love to see the projects you guys are making.